War Luigi Pirandello textbook questions while we read. Why did the passengers have to stop at Fabriano? The night express from Rome could not go further. At Fabriano, the passengers had to wait until dawn and then continue their journey by an old fashioned local train to Salmona. Describe the physical appearance of the woman's husband. He was a tiny, weak man. His face was deathly pale. He had small, bright eyes. He looked shy and uneasy, almost fragile. Why was the woman upset? The couple's only son had volunteered for the war. They had allowed him to do so, thinking he would not be sent to the front for at least 6 months. Suddenly, they received a message from him saying that he was due to leave in 3 days' time. Why was the old couple going to Salmona? They were going to see their only son off. Earlier, they had moved from Salmona to Rome to be near him while he was studying. But now, since he was leaving for the front, they were traveling to say goodbye. How did the woman react when her husband explained their situation? The woman is physically restless. She feels isolated in her pain. She assumes the other passengers are equally distressed, so she feels there is no one to sympathize with her. Parental love is not like bread. What does the speaker mean by this? The passenger who said this meant that a parent's love cannot be divided like bread into smaller pieces. Instead, a parent gives all their love to each child fully, whether they have one child or many. Losing one child brings complete suffering, not half suffering, even if there are other children left. Why did the other passengers stare at the stout man? They stared because his speech was passionate, unexpected, and forceful. His proud, patriotic words about his son surprised and captured everyone's attention. According to the stout man, what is stronger than the love of their country for older people? For older people, the love for their children is the strongest feeling, even stronger than the abstract love of country. Why did the passengers suddenly become silent? The passengers were moved and impressed by the stout man's powerful speech about sacrifice and duty. So the conversation fell away into thoughtful silence. What message did the stout man's son pass on before his death? The son sent the message that he was satisfied because he had ended his life in the best way he could wish. Why didn't the stout man wear mourning for his dead son? He did not wear mourning because he felt pride in his son's death. He treated it as a noble, honorable end rather than only as cause for public sorrow. Why did the woman feel stunned by the stout man's words? She was stunned because his proud, calm acceptance showed a detachment she could not share. She realized she could not respond to loss with that kind of stoic pride. Why did the other passengers congratulate the stout man? They congratulated him because they saw in him. What was the stout man's reaction to the woman's question? When the woman asked if his son was really dead, the stout man suddenly broke down and sobbed uncontrollably, revealing the deep private grief behind his earlier words.